Hey everybody, this is Stephen Bunker with Goodguys Rod and Custom. We're talking to Jonathan Goolsby, who's building our 2020-2021 giveaway truck. What year is the square body, Jonathan?
86, man.
86 square body. Awesome, man. Those trucks are hot.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
good,
definitely.
popular. It's going to be a good truck.
That's going to be fun. Hopefully I get to enjoy it a lot before we have to give it away.
Right? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best part, man. You get to enjoy it for a little bit.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's get a little sneak peek at this thing, see where the progress is. It's going to be debuted Columbus 2020, and it's coming along together there in Alabama.
Yeah, there we got it going. A little bit of test fitting everything and mocking up some stuff before we hit the body shop here real soon.
Nice. It's crazy that someone's going to win this thing.
I know. It's fun building them and showcasing them throughout the year. Giving them away makes it even more special, but I just want to be able to enjoy it some too.
Right, yeah, because you built a 67 Camaro in 2017. Am I right on that?
I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah, 2017, that was that nice 67 Camaro. So this isn't your first go around with the giveaway build.
Now, the biggest thing we wanted to do with this one was actually take it to some shows and showcase it being in the process, and that way we can showcase a lot of the stuff inside that actually people don't get to see because it's all covered up towards DEI supporting us with all the boom mat for sound deadening and stuff like that.
Right.
A lot of people don't get to see the build process of these things other than just in paper. So to bring it out and let them touch it and figure it all out and answer questions was a plus for us.
Yeah, and what's the response been? I mean, you've taken it to a handful of shows towards the end of last year. Unfortunately, we're not putting events on right now, but what's the response been when people have seen it?
Actually, everybody had a lot of good questions on it, and this being kind of the new era of vehicles coming into the show scene, they had good technical questions on how things work because they could actually see everything, and the response was really good on it.
So those trucks, I mean, everyone knows they're a little rough riding these days comparatively to what we have for new trucks. So what are you doing to upgrade the handling, the suspension, the ride comfort, quality, all that stuff?
Well, first thing, we got to start with our foundation. So Roadster Shop, we got a spec chassis under it, and we end up doing it's got 4-link rack and pinion. They do all the nice cool over setup, sway bars, perfect setup just to actually unbolt the original stuff and set it down on top of it.
Yeah. For styling and everything, I mean, wheels, stance, that's a big setup there. Got to have the good brakes for the power. So what other key components are going on this truck?
Key components, well, you got to have nice wheels. That's going to set it off. So we end up billet specialties come through with a nice set and be able to stop all of it. Bare brakes came on board and did some big 6-piston calipers to get us going on all the way around.
What's the wheel setup?
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
That's going to look good.
We end up rear end wise. Actually got it out because we're doing a little bit of work on the bed, but Gear FX come on board, get us a quiet ride in this 9-inch here.
So any body modifications, customizations, you move any metal around on this thing?
The biggest thing on this is we want to kind of keep it the original look, even with paint scheme and all. But to get the chassis set down right, get our stance the way we want it, we actually do a tunnel work, transmission stuff. But the biggest thing is probably for the bed.
Right, yeah, that big notch up in the bed.
Yeah, the big kick up, be able to fit the wheels and tires under it and all that. We actually did a kick up in the back, kind of mimicked the whole bed floor over it, extended the wheel tubs up, and actually all that's coming along. That's going to be our biggest modification other than engine bay treatment. And we'll end up changing out the door handles. We don't have them on here yet, but BBT Fab, he actually gave us a new set of his electric door handles, so we're actually going to incorporate those on top of some Cadillac CTSV latches, so the doors will shut real nice on this thing.
So how's this thing going to look when it's all said and done? I mean, what's the color scheme going to be? What kind of paint? How's it going to come together?
Well, we've actually teamed up with BASF, and we're going to do their whole Glazert line on this, and we will end up incorporating the factory two-tone look on it. Trying to keep it more original look with the right stance and wheels, but we'll actually do the blue and white two-tone chrome moldings down the side.
Nice.
And just make it, stock appearing.
Perfect. So it'll have all the factory chrome emblems, bumper, molding, all that stuff?
Everything. The bumpers of all original. We're actually going to cut them up just a little bit and tuck them in a little tighter. Chrome fender trim, possibly. We're going to make that the last decision. But yeah, chrome moldings, taillight. I mean, it's just like restoring a '86 model Chevrolet truck.
Perfect. So are all those panels original, or anything need to be new on there?
The thing with this, it started out as a long wheelbase truck. So we ended up getting with LMC, and they had every bed panel for this to convert it over to a short wheelbase.
Oh, wow.
We got the short wheelbase chassis from Rocher Shop, bolted the bed together, and now we have a short wheelbase truck.
Yeah, and all that stuff fits nice. Everything came out good.
Believe it or not, to be aftermarket parts, it was very surprising. Everybody's leery on the aftermarket stuff, but to be able to take a bed like this and it all bolts together, we didn't even have to slot one hole in it. And
that's perfect.
No lie, but it actually bolted right together, and it makes me start looking for long wheelbase trucks because I know how easy it is to convert them over now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to put a chassis underneath it, I mean, getting a long wheelbase, you save a couple grand right there.
Exactly. But everything else on it's original. Like I said, other than the bed, and actually it was a pretty good truck to start out with.
All right, Jonathan. So you said the exterior is going to retain that stock appearance with the white and blue two-tone. So is that stock original theme going to carry on to the interior?
Pretty much, yeah. But let me show you what we got going on here, because there's a lot of people involved in the interior section of this. Starting off with Glide, they actually cut us down some seats, seat frames. Then Cato's custom interior, he's actually going to do all the interior. I'm going to wrap everything in Warren-Giles leather. You got Dakota Digital outfitted everything with the new gauges. Vintage Airs come on board to keep us cool. And then you got to look at Square Body Syndicate. They've teamed up with I Did It and come up with some great ideas because they know what's going on with these square body trucks, and did a 2-inch shorter column for this thing.
Nice.
But to answer your question, it will all be stockish looking with a gray leather.
All right, so you mentioned Pace Performance is doing that LT1 engine in there. What else is going to be going on underneath the hood?
Well, to start off, even to hold this hood up, Little Shop Manufacturing come on board, gave us some of their trick hood hinges here. Does away with all the old springs and stuff. But we have LT1 here. Gearstar actually is backing it. We have CNR Racing keeping us cool. And you have these Ultimate headers, all these nice little flanges they do. And then Billet Specialty is actually building a new True Track setup for this deal, for the new Serpentine setup.
Oh, for the LT1s?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. I'll let you get back to work. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to show us a little sneak peek of this truck, man. It's coming along good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's actually been definitely a fun build here, and we look forward to getting back to this show scene and get things back to normal, man.
I know. As much as it's nice to make progress on your own stuff, I'm missing being out there on the road. So
it has been quiet. We're catching up on some stuff, but I'm ready to hit the road again.
Yeah, I know. I'm itching. So, all right, man. I'll let you get back to it, and then we'll see you down the road.
All right. See you, man.
See ya.